Our story begins on an island in the middle of the sea. Picture it in your mind. It's a huge island now. I mean, it's huge enough to hold two kingdoms. There's a nice, luscious forest. There's even a nice little desert area for desert loving creatures. Our story is going to begin in the forest of the crescent moon. In a nice little wooden cottage. Little cottage in the woods. Just picture it in your mind. Outside, we find the mother wolf. She is going about her chores. She is folding the laundry and putting it on the line. We go inside the little cottage. We see the. He's not a baby, but he's not a teenager either, so we find our little wolf. He is sitting at his desk. He is drawing pictures of what he wishes to be one day. He wants to be a knight one day. His father was a knight. Unfortunately, his father did die in the Badger Uprising of 45. The Badgers rose up against the wolves, because the wolves rule this island.
Those stupid badgers.
So, Little Wolf is sitting at his desk, dreaming, flailing his pencil around like a sword that he hopes to wield one day and defend the kingdom of the wolves. Even though here lately a new king has come to power, one that is tyrannical, and that is where our story begins. One day,
Okay.
as they're going about their business, all of a sudden, horses jump through the clearing, and it is the Wolf King. It is the Wolf King. The Wolf King sits among atop his black horse and looks at the mother wolf and says, "Ah, Juliana, you look as beautiful as ever, my dear."
Oh,
Are
sorry.
you still choosing to ignore my he wants her? Let's just put it out there. He wants her. Juliana, my dear, won't you come to the castle with me tonight? And she says, "No, I will never go anywhere with you. We both know you're the one that betrayed our kingdom to the Badgers all those years ago. In that war that took my husband's life."
Wait a minute, this sounds familiar.
This ain't the
Sorry, go
part
on.
that's familiar. A lot of
What?
stories start this way, mate.
Well, yes, but I'm sorry. Go ahead. Meh. It sounds
Anyway,
familiar.
so the Wolf King steps down off his horse, slowly walks over to Mother Wolf, Juliana, if you will, and backhand slaps her across the face. She falls to the ground and grunts. Little Wolf, hearing the commotion, looks out the window and sees the man that he hates most. Because everybody suspects he's the one that helped the Badgers. They can't say anything because he's king, but everybody suspects it. Little Wolf, seeing that he slapped his mother, runs to the fireplace and pulls his father's sword that was hung there with care. And then he runs out the door. The Wolf King turns around and says, "Ah, it is you, young Mathew. How are you this day?" And Little Wolf just points the sword at him. And the Wolf King's like, "Careful, boy. People have been hurt for less." Go ahead.
You leave our family alone.
"I don't know what you mean, Little Wolf," he says. "What do you mean? I have just come to invite your mother here to dinner."
And she doesn't want to go.
"Well, you see, I don't plan on giving her a choice. But if you won't, I will give you a chance to defend her honor if you're man enough."
I'll accept your challenge.
And then the Wolf King draws his sword. His sword is as big as the little wolf itself. And he just looks at you like, "All right, boy, time to teach you a lesson." And
I
then
will
he starts to
teach you.
sing. He's like, "Fight, little wolf, fight. Wanna entertain me? Bite, little wolf, bite. Let's see how you take this strike, little wolf, strike. You wanna be a man now? Then bite, little wolf, bite, little wolf, bite."
Yeah?
And then he steps at you. And then he goes into his mocking tone. "You've made your worst mistake here. It might be your last one, too. You'll have run out of bones to break when you and I are through. I'll teach you all the lessons your daddy never could. This world doesn't give out presents just for being good." He slices. And of course, you'll defend that one. "So, bite, little wolf, bite. You want to entertain me? Bite, little wolf, bite. Let's see how you take this strike, little wolf, strike. You want to be a man now? Then bite, little wolf, bite, little wolf, bite. Or you will die, little wolf, die. Don't you know it's bite or bite, little wolf, fly? All because you
Ah!
had to try, little wolf, try. Run away before you die, little wolf, die, little wolf, die." He just looks at you like, "Boy, you better get out of here. You are
I will.
swinging that sword and acting like you're big and bad. You haven't come close to touching me with it."
I will never give up. Never.
Then he goes back to um tormenting you with the "Fight, little wolf, fight. You want to
Ah!
entertain us?" Because
Ah!
now his friends in the background are saying, "Want to entertain us? Bite, little wolf, bite. Let's see how you take this strike, little wolf, strike. You want to be a man now? Fight, little wolf, bite, little wolf, bite."
Ah!
Then all of a sudden, he spins around really quickly and kicks you in the stomach. You
Ah!
fly, you fly into the cottage wall. He slowly walks over to you and stands over you and says, "Go back and cry in your corner. Make sure your mother here. If she won't let me adore her, we'll bring blood and tears." And then he's like, "I'm not going to kill you this day, but I will give you this as a reminder. All of a sudden, your left ear stings.
Ah!
He has cut the tip of your left ear off. You black out, And the title card says 7 years later.
7 years later.
We rejoin the family 7 years later. He's not such a little wolf anymore. He is now a man. He did protect his mother from going off with the Wolf King that day, but he will forever carry the scar of the tip of his left ear missing. He still touches it from time to time and remembers that faithful day. He's out in the grove, swinging around a stick, dreaming of being a warrior, like he always does, when his mother comes to him and says, Mathew, Mathew, come here, Mathew.
Yes, mother.
I need you to take this to Rosethorn. She hands you a letter.
All right, will do, mother.
Rosethorn is the village directly to the south. You will be there before nightfall. Please be safe.
I will, mother.
And she loves you very much.
I love you too, mother. I will be back before you know it.
So Mathew runs and jumps on his horse and rides away towards Rosethorn.
You were fast. Go.
Just to pause the story here a little bit, this is where I was going to bring in Zach, but obviously, you know.
Yeah. Gotcha. I might rename my horse though. Silver Bass is not very.
I mean, you can call him whatever you want. He was just, you know.
Silverthorn. There we go. We'll call him Silverthorn.
Anyway, Mathew finally arrives in Rosethorn just as the sun starts to set. Unfortunately, he's too late. It's too late in the day for him to deliver his package as they have closed. But that is fine.
Looks like I'm staying at an inn.
That is fine. His mother did give him some gold coins for a room at the inn that night. And this particularly special looking coin that has a paw print on it. She said, give this to the innkeeper.
Alrighty.
But before he goes to the inn, he wants to go to the tavern. He's thirsty. It's been a long, dusty ride.
I need a cold root beer.
So Little Wolf goes into the tavern. It's a bustling day. There's plenty of people all around, standing behind the bar.
Sorry, I'm gonna reiterate what I said back there. Just a cold drink. That's all I said. Not root beer.
That's fine. Anyway, he walks in, and standing behind the bar is this burly looking wolf. Little Wolf walks up to the bar, puts some money on the counter, and asks for a drink. He's like, are you big enough to be in here, Little Wolf?
Yes.
All right, then what you having? and show me your silver. He puts some money on the counter.
I will have.
It doesn't really matter. You can have the
special. Creamy milk.
You can have the special if you want.
I will take the creamy milk, please. Thank you.
Yes. He steps off to get your creamy milk. The
This is a.
entertainment for the evening comes and goes. You enjoy your milk, you enjoy your evening.
Ah,
You decide it's time to go to the inn.
thanks for the drink.
You walk into the inn, and standing behind the desk is the most beautiful white wolf you've ever seen. You lay eyes on her and think immediately, wow,
This is. That's one beautiful wolf if I ever seen one.
pure white, white as snow. You're just infatuated immediately.
Hello, lass. I would like one room, please.
Let me see your gold.
Takes out the special coin. Because this is the.
Yeah, but you still gotta pay. That special coin's
Yeah,
not gonna buy you a room.
here you go.
Ah, yes. Sign your name here, please.
Indeed, lass.
She hands you the key to your room. It's room 3 on the top floor, she says.
Thank you.
So you take the key and you go up to your room.
Mm. Mm. Yeah.
You walk in, tell us what you see.
Well, of course, it's a room, a bed, a dresser, and a desk to write at. A writing desk, at
How
least.
many candles are in the room?
Um,
'Cause you gotta see at night.
yeah. Looks like about 5 candles. Pretty good candles. And, yeah.
All of a sudden, your stomach starts to rumble. Grumble, grumble, grumble.
Huh? Oh, am I hungry? Well, I
Hopefully, the
guess.
inn's restaurant's still open, you think.
Hope the inn's restaurant's open because they're gonna have one hungry wolf.
So you toddle downstairs. Luckily for you, the restaurant is still open. You go in and take a table. You're still holding the special coin. You set it on the table for some reason. And the elderly tortoise in the back of the place says, "Boy, hide that coin. Don't let them find it."
Hi. Slowly drags the coin away.
Come join
Hmm.
me back in my booth, boy.
Alrighty. And I go towards, I go with her.
You sit down with the elderly tortoise. He looks you dead in the eye and said, "Where'd you get that coin, wolf pup?
I
And
got this
don't you
coin.
dare lie to me. I have been on this earth for 130 years. I will know."
I trust. You can trust me not to lie. I got it from my mother. She said give it to the innkeeper. Is that right?
Yeah.
Yeah. The innkeeper. She just gave it to me to give to the innkeeper.
Yes, you will want to give it to Crystal. That's the white wolf that you're infatuated with.
Ah. Ah. I will make sure to do that.
Now, let me buy you some dinner. You look famished.
Indeed, I am famished. Very.
He calls over the wait staff, and
Mhm.
you two enjoy a meal together. You have your predator meal, meat and what have
Yeah.
you. He has a leafy green salad because he's a tortoise. And slow down, young wolf. You don't want to get hiccups, he says.
Aye, sorry.
And besides, this world is going way too fast. Look
Hmm,
at me. I'm 130 years old. Haven't walked more than 2 miles an hour a day in my life.
hmm, indeed.
Always think about this, what I say.
Alrighty, I'll take it.
Just slow down. Enjoy life. I think you should, and besides, I've been sitting here since you got here. I saw you how you looked at Miss Crystal.
Oh, in, indeed.
She is having trouble with her significant other right now.
Oh,
They could
is
end
that?
they could end up separated any day now.
Is that? Oh,
Oh, don't be disappointed. She's she is with that no good sheriff of Rosethorn. She's getting really tired of his backstabbing ways. He was paid off by the king, he whispers.
oh, I see.
It could end any day now. So keep your head up.
Alright.
Anyway, I am tired. I am going to my bed, he says. He gets up
Well,
and he walks away.
have a good rest.
All of a sudden, Crystal comes over and joins you in the booth.
Oh, hello, lass.
She looks at you
Fancy.
and says, I know you have the special coin. Let me see it.
Alrighty. I was told to give it to you anyway.
Now that I see this coin, I know that you were sent by a high ranking member of the Resistance.
The resist. Okay. Outset. Do I know about this resistance or no?
Well, you just learned about it for the first time right this second. So, no.
The resistance
Also, do you have my package she promised me?
package.
And you have a
You don't.
flashback. Take this package to Rosethorn.
Oh. I think. I guess you're meaning this.
She's like, yes. She opens the box in front of you, and there's a little cog, machine part, a little cog. Just a
Mm-hmm.
little cog. This will finally get us the resources we need. Now, there's somebody I want you to meet, little wolf.
Alrighty.
Y'all get up and walk to the shady corner of the establishment. She gives the secret knock. And you know how the little slide opens and you can just see eyes.
Yeah. I
You
get you. I get you.
you see the creepiest looking eyes you've ever seen. And
I kind of gulped a little bit.
yeah, and they're looking in two different directions at the same time. Is this him? It says. Oh yeah, it's him. Well, boy, are you Juliana's?
Yes, I
E-
am.
Excellent.
Mm,
The snake creature opens the door, and you two walk in.
mm.
You're very nervous because you do not know what's going on.
I don't understand.
You walk into a dimly lit room. We're talking 2 candles, max, and no windows.
Oh,
Yeah, this looks very shady.
yeah.
And then seated behind the desk is the biggest ape you have ever seen. You just look up at him like this.
Hello there, mate. How are you?
So are you Juliana's boy?
Yes, like I said before, my name is Matthew.
Did he bring us the cog? Crystal holds up the cog. Excellent. Well, good job, little wolf. You've passed your first test.
Wait, this? What do
Yes,
you mean?
your mother is a high ranking individual in our little rebellion here. She's been working with us ever since the Badger Rebellion.
Oh, well,
She's
that is
never
strange.
told you, just in case you followed your friends at the Wolf Academy.
Okay, in my mind, like, okay, apparently they can read my mind.
And then
Alright.
and the ape just says, "Read your mind. What are you talking about?"
What?
Hi, kid. I just figured you were saying that.
Yeah, yeah, of course.
You just gulp a little.
So, would someone mind explaining what is happening here?
There'll be time for that later. Go get a good night's sleep.
Okay, I will go do that now. Ha- All of you have a good night now.
The snake creature opens the door and you just run out of there as fast as you can. you don't you don't go straight to your room though. You have to go outside and get some air and you have an inner monologue of your thoughts. Take it away.
What? My mother is a high-ranking official, and I was sent here to deliver a package, and now I'm with these shady people. Well, I don't know what the heck is going on.
Oh yeah, by the way, they're trying to overthrow the government, so, you know.
Now I got some caught up with some rebellious group. What the heck? Uh,
All of a sudden you hear, "You there in the street! Why are you out past curfew?"
uh,
You look over and
sorry.
that no good sheriff of Rosethorn.
Oh, sorry, I'm just new here. I didn't know there was a curfew. I was just getting some fresh air, that's all.
No one is allowed on the street after nightfall, little wolf pup.
I'm sorry,
I
I
have half a
will.
mind to jail you or give you 30 lashes.
In their mom, like, jeez, that's harsh punishment for a curfew. No, I'm going be on my merry way. I'm go. I'm just
Wait,
staying at the end.
I know you, don't I?
You know me?
Yes, I can tell by your ear. You're the
Yeah,
little wolf from the cottage, aren't you?
exactly how you know that.
Hmm. Well, you see, I was there 7 years ago when you received that scar.
So you work for him, don't you? If I'm
You got a problem with it, little wolf?
all of a sudden my whole like whole personality kind of changed, my emotion kind of changed into this kind of serious. Well, you see, you know what he did those 7 years ago, like you just said. That
And you just
means you
reach
were.
up and touch your ear as you say that.
And if you were there, I'm guessing, and you did confirm this, that you work for him. And all of you just watch as he did it.
And what if I am? You dare fight the sheriff in his own town? I don't
You
recommend it.
see, no, not now.
You can threaten him, though.
No, not yet, at least.
I would say something along the lines, I will catch you outside of the confines of Rosethorn one day, and I may give you
I
a
might,
scar to match.
I might catch you outside of Thornfield, was it?
Rosethorn.
Rosethorn, someday. And let me tell you, I will give you the same scar to match mine.
We shall see, little wolf. You just walk back in the inn and walk straight to your
We
room.
shall see. Or semi slamming on my room door, you know.
Yeah, yeah. Go ahead. And then he comes in because, he. Ah, Crystal, my love, how are you this evening? What did I tell you? I don't actually have a name for the sheriff. You want to name him?
Sheriff Downswater or whatever. No, not Downswater.
Everybody else has a normal name.
Sheriff Jack, whatever. Let's just give him
Sure,
a.
why not? Jack, I told you I don't want to see you right now. Well, my dear, unfortunately for me, I'm the sheriff and I can go where I please. So, where's he staying? Where's who staying? The little wolf. He just threatened me in my own town. I'm come to take him away. I'm afraid there's no one fitting that description here, she says. And he slams the table. Listen here.
Am I actually asleep or am I awake?
You can be how you want to be this time.
I'm awake this time. I'm awake. I did not actually go to bed. I'm fully guarded. My guard is up.
Anyway, he slams the table. I know he's here. He just walked in here, for crying out loud. You think I'm stupid? She just rolls her eyes like, you kind of look stupid. Listen here, my dear. I'm gonna pretend you didn't say that because of what we have. We have nothing anymore, she says. They're basically breaking up.
Oh, okay. And I can semi hear it. I only hear commotion, but not like full on.
Now we pan back to you. You heard that thud of him slamming his fist on the. That got you on alert. You draw your sword. But nothing happens. You dare not open your door because you noticed when you came in earlier, it's got a very squeaky hinge. Very, very squeaky. And the slightest movement, it goes. The worst squeak you've ever heard. So I suggest you stay in your room. But luckily you're a wolf and you have really good hearing and you hear them fighting. And the last thing you hear, get out of here, Jack. I never want to see you again. You start dancing around and
Yeah, that's what you deserve, you son of
pumping
a
your
gun.
fist because you like the fair crystal.
Yes.
We cut back to them. Fine, be that way. but now your taxes are due again. And he just walks out the door and slams it behind him.
Oh, anyway, I think it's about time I get some night rest.
Yeah, I recommend it. While you're sleeping, so as to not wake you, the resistance pulls your door off the hinges so they can open it without squeaking. They walk in, and you're just dead to the world. You don't know a thing. They carefully wrap you up in your
No, no,
sheet.
no. Can I like have a false alarm with them?
How about I give you that classic? You know, you're just
I was gonna.
half
I want to.
awake.
Nah. Go back down. About like that. Like when
Okay,
someone is
okay,
screaming.
fine. They take the door off the hinges. They slowly walk in and squeak.
I want a katana.
And
Give me a katana. I will take.
hold on. Do that after this. The floorboard creaks. Creak. Now,
I want a katana. I want a katana. I will pay you 200 gold pieces.
and they're like, they look at each other like, anyway, they carefully wrap you in your blanket so they can pick you up without you noticing.
Nice, man.
I'm dead to the world when I sleep, but even I don't think I could sleep through this. But you were just out of it. You had a long day.
You look lovely.
They slowly carry you downstairs.
This is an awkward scene. You know what would be cool stuff right now?
And then you mumble again, and they just stop moving.
Now, one ice cream ale.
And then they walk out the front door and up to the back of the inn, and they go into the
Oh
cellar.
man. One fine broadsword. Sword.
And then they unwrap you and put you in a chair. And then the giant ape from before, the leader of the resistance, like, boy, wake up, boy. Wake up,
What?
boy. You're confused and you're like, where am I? Blah, 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 blah.
What the heck? I was sleeping a moment. Oh wait, I was sleeping a moment ago in my room at least. What the? Oh, hey big ape, how's it going?
He just snorts in your face. I have a name, you know.
Well, you never actually told me your name, so how am I supposed to know?
Hey, Gilbert, how's it going, dude? I've been really good. How you been?
Ahoy there, Gilbert. Well, you didn't really tell me your name. How am I supposed to know you? Am I tied up in this chair, or am I like?
No, you're free.
Uh,
They
technically,
unwrapped you from the sheet, so you're free.
you never really told me your name, so
Did you ask, little wolf?
No, because I was nervous, but now I'm
Were
good
you
because now
scared? Good, glad to hear it, Gilbert.
I was scared of the situation, not you.
Really? You don't fear me? He just stands straight up and he towers over you. You don't fear me, little wolf?
Not at all.
I could
Anyway,
peel.
exactly why you kidnapped me from my bedroom and put me in this chair, untied?
Well, it's initiation time, little wolf. And he just slaps his fist into his hand.
Uh,
you're think
exactly what type of
you're thinking
tactics?
you're thinking to yourself, you're about to get jumped.
I'm about to get punched in the face. Interrogation or what type of tactics
He
do you go?
leans in and says,
Uh, uh,
no, he's
uh,
just leaning closer to you and says, welcome
uh,
to the rebellion, boy.
wait, what?
And then they light a bunch of candles, and you see the banquet. They're throwing you a party.
Yeah. I'm thinking to myself, wow, what the heck? How they can surprise him?
You do see a
Hey,
lot of bananas, though. Not
oh,
everything's banana. There is some meat for you, but there's a lot of bananas.
wow, you were really caring of the type of food.
Bring in the roast boar.
Now we're talking.
It still has an apple.
Someone else can take the apple though. I will take the rest of the boar.
Oh, come on. You do like a balanced diet. You don't just.
Oh, okay. Okay. There we go. Now we're talking. Roast boar, my favorite.
And he's like, by the way, it's Josh.
Oh, nice to meet you, Josh. Matthew, as I have said before.
And then y'all do a fist bump. Except
Oh.
he bumped a little hard, and you're like,
Yeah.
you know how dogs, when they touch something hot, or they're like, that's kind of what you do.
uh, strong there.
Oh,
Ow.
my bad. I just moved my fist a little bit. I should have just let you bump.
Yeah, yeah.
Anyway, time to eat. Your training begins at dawn, which is in like 45 minutes, by the way.
Wow. Okay, so you enter me or up. So this is breakfast. What
Yes,
kind of breakfast is this?
the party
Uh,
breakfast.
I see. And wake me up 45 minutes before training.
Oh, yes, by the
Uh,
way, you have a visitor, and out walks your mom.
Mother! Dude, this whole anime, like, falls out of a chair.
Yeah, yeah.
Mother!
Or spits out your drink or something.
Mother!
She's really happy to see you. You embrace, and she's like, we'll talk later.
Okay.
So you go to your party. You enjoy the food. You see Crystal standing in the corner by herself. You gonna do anything
Oh,
about that, or you gonna wait till later?
no, no, I will do something. I'm a gentleman. Don't
All
like to
right.
see a lady.
Well, turn on.
Lady.
Well, show me what you got, Wolf Pup.
Oh, good morning, lass. I hope
I have a
everything's
name. You don't have to just keep calling me Lass. And besides, I'm pretty sure we're around the same age. It ain't like you're my father or anything.
okay. Fine, Miss Crystal.
What are you,
How are you,
Scottish?
Miss? I'm not Scottish. Why do you talk? Anyway, Miss Crystal,
You
let's get.
start fumbling your words.
Um, how are you this fine morning? Night, morning, dawn. You know.
Come on, spit it out. Come on, I know you can do it. We've talked before. Come on, come on.
Oh, let me restart. Sorry.
And then Josh just comes up behind you and slaps you on the back, and you're like, ah, yes,
Oh,
yes, thank you. That helped a lot.
oh, thank you, Josh. Anyway, Miss Crystal, how are you in this fine morning?
And then, she goes over the previous night's event, how the sheriff and her are not on exactly good terms, and she kind of kicked him out, and
Oh, oh, yeah, yeah.
she did hear a weird squeaking from your room when all that was going on. You know, you dancing all over the floorboards and stuff. But she doesn't.
Oh, I was walking around, you know, sharpening my pajamas on
But
and
in
stuff like that.
reality chat, he was actually pumping his fist and dancing because she he
I
wants
was,
the lady welfare.
but yeah, that's all you. That's if you heard a noise, that was just me doing wolf things.
She's a
You know,
wolf too, you goof.
you know, you know. I was doing my normal routines at night, my night workout and stuff. So that's it. That was all it was.
Well, save me a turn in the sparring ring when training starts.
Alrighty, will do.
She walks away, and you think to yourself, sparring ring.
Sparring ring. Wait, there's a sparring ring?
You just think, oh crap, she wants to kick the crap out of me.
No. Wait, hold on. Gosh! So I have a question, Josh.
He looks at you like, yeah.
I heard there was a sparring ring?
Ah, yes. He just cracks his knuckles. Yeah, that's where we practice what we preach, if you will.
I see.
Just cracks
So,
his knuckles.
so, if I were to spar with Miss Crystal, how dead am I?
Let's put it this way. You see what's left of that boar on the table? You'll look worse than that.
Yeah, I see.
Anyway, the town crier starts crying. Because the town crier's a rooster.
Rooster. Ah, got it.
Extra, extra! Read all about it. The sun is
Okay.
up. And
What's up?
Josh is like, ah, yes, the sun is up.
Oh, great.
Time to
Sun.
start the training.
Oh, great. The sun is up.
You know that.
Uh,
Here, take these coins, boy. Go buy yourself a training sword. We don't use
Alright.
steel during training. You
Alright.
go try to find a. You go to the armorer in town.
Well, go ahead.
Can
I
I
walked in.
help you? He's a
Yes.
goat.
Yes. So I would like a training sword.
Training sword. What are you
Yeah.
talking about? We don't have training swords.
What?
Have you been punked, boy?
No, I guess not.
Wait, wait. Do you have a coin with a pole on it?
Oh. Uh, do I? I did get it back, right?
Yeah, it's your special token.
Yes. Right here.
It's how. Let me give a little backstory on this resistance
This
real
is how
quick.
I get some things that are not available in shops.
Let's
Like,
give this backstory. This special coin, every member of the resistance has this special coin. That's how they identify each other. That's how they move about the shadows, if you will. You show your special coin to certain people and they will, pull some strings for you.
yeah, okay, I get it. To get things that are not on the menu, if you get what I mean.
Yeah, yeah. Anyway, he looks around. Boy, you've been punked. Like I said, no training swords.
Oh, yeah. I guess I
Josh
have.
got you.
What?
Go ask him for the training swords.
That son of a ape.
You walk back with your tail between your legs.
Josh,
and
give
you
me
walk
the
in the door
sword.
and Josh just falls over in his chair laughing because he knows he got you.
Just give me the training sword. Josh, just give me the training sword.
I would be careful what I say, boy. Or do you challenge me? In
Nope,
fact,
nope.
that's a great idea. He picks up
What?
his training sword and then throws one at
Uh-huh.
you.
Oh, you. What?
Step into the ring, wolf pup. Let me paint this
Alrighty
scene
then.
for you. You're about 6 foot. He's at least 7'3", so he's got at least a foot 3 inches on you.
Oh, great.
And you're a nice
Alright.
little 175 pounds or something. He's about 480.
So he has the equivalent to the Buster sword. That's his training sword?
Maybe.
Oh, great. Great.
You just.
Alright. I must warn you, Josh.
I'm the best
Outline my.
swordsman in my village. I'm the best.
I've been training a sword for the past 7 years.
Why are you shaking, boy?
Uh, none of your business.
Are you nervous?
Not at all. It's a little excitement jitters. That's all they
And
are.
then the gong rings. Gong. He swings his sword down upon you with all of his might. You do block it, but you also don't like it.
Son of a gun! It's like I got hit by 700.
You feel like you got hit by a truck. Yes. Oh. Woo! Snap out of it, little wolf.
Uh,
And then he goes to swipe at your legs. What do you do? Quick. Quick reaction.
I
5, 4.
I said Josh.
I didn't hear you. So
Oh,
you
sorry.
jump up into the air and you bring your paw around and kick him in the head. Of course, he just looks at you and laughs like, nice kick,
What?
boy. You want to see what a real kick feels like?
Uh,
He goes to kick you. 3, 2,
Josh
1.
again.
You roll out of the way. You come up swinging.
Uh,
And you manage to connect. Point. Mathew. Huh. And he looks at you. Good job. You won the first point.
Wait, first point.
Good thing it's first to 3.
Ah, no way. What?
Now you have 3 seconds to react.
Wait, Josh again.
He hasn't done anything yet.
Oh, I have
Swings your
3
sword.
seconds.
3, 2, 1.
Ah!
Ow. He quacks you on top of your head and you just. And you're like,
Ow.
ugh. And Crystal's just looking at you from the corner, like. Of course, that lights a fire under you, like.
All right, it's time to get serious now.
So then y'all keep fighting and fighting and fighting. The final total is he wins since it's your first ever match, but you did score 2 points, so you were very close.
Ah,
When you exit the arena, you're just pouring sweat, and Josh
man,
walks out like, "Woo, boy, that was great. I really enjoyed that, boy." And he slaps you on the back, and you fall forward on your face. Oh, sorry
yeah,
about that.
for you.
How's that head of yours? It don't still hurt, does it?
It's fine. Jeez, you hit like a truck.
Crystal walks up to you and says, "Ah, you look like you could use a rest. Would you like to see what that all important package was for?"
Sure, why not? I've been
Y'all walk
curious.
out of the cellar and you walk deep into the woods to an old toll bridge.
Oh, oh,
She puts the cog in place, pulls the lever, and the bridge folds down.
it was for a bridge. I
And then
like
y'all
I
walk across. You see a sign that says, "Now leaving the Wolf Kingdom."
wait. What?
You get
My
inquisitive.
I'm like in my mind I'm like, you're leaving the Wolf Kingdom. What? Okay.
As y'all
Yes.
walk, she starts to talk to you. You know the Badger Rebellion?
Yeah, I heard stories about it from my mother and others.
Yeah. Your father was killed in that, right?
As so as have I heard.
Well, let me give you the true story.
Alrighty.
The Badgers did not revolt against the Wolves.
Wait, what?
The Badgers were living peacefully in the desert, minding their own business,
I see.
when that old king, the father of the one that took your ear, or the tip of your ear anyway,
And I
decided to
touch.
declare war on the Badgers.
Well, she says this. I touch the ear again.
We really started that war. And by we, I mean the
These
wolves.
wolves started the war. Huh.
The,
Interesting.
the Badgers are peace loving folks. In fact, you see the sign, "Welcome to Badgerland."
The bridge connects the Wolf Kingdom and the Badgers. Hmm.
That's why that cog was so important, so the wolves can never hurt the Badgers again. Your father actually defected from the wolf army and joined the Badgers.
Hmm. Well, that sounds like him. Stories I've heard.
It was actually the old king that killed your father.
My fist kind of crunches. My paw. Sorry, my paw rolls into a fist a little bit.
Well,
You know.
you have these strange wolf finger things, but yeah, yeah.
Yeah. I see.
She's quiet for the next little bit, just letting that sink in and let you alone with your thoughts. What is your thoughts saying?
It's like Well, at least my father's personality was true. He was always a kind person, willing to help anybody. He does not like unjust acts. The old Wolf King, whatever he did, was a very unjust act.
Halt! You
Huh?
see them on top of the cliffs. There's 7 badgers up there with spears looking down at you two, pointing them at you. Crystal just holds up her coin. They're like, very well. Keep going. Enter the burrow. Hey, Chovy. How's it going, dude? Hope you're well.
Oh, hey, Charlie. Hello there again, my friend.
So you and Crystal keep walking and enter the grand burrow of the badgers.
Mm-hmm.
And you sit around the cooking pot, which is just a huge fire with a you know them giant metal pots.
Yeah.
Good, good. Glad to hear. I'm doing real good. Anyway, you all sit around. Think of the Badgers as kind of sort of Native Americans are not quite like that, but they're similar.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
So, um, the chief badger is very old. He's even blind. He can no longer see. He hasn't been able to see for many moons.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So, boy, you are Eric's son?
Indeed.
Yes. I miss my friend much. We studied together at the academy. How is your mother?
She's doing good, thank you for asking.
Does she still have the necklace?
Yeah. Oh, yes, indeed.
Oh, good, good. He pulls out a trinket from the wolves. Yes, this brooch. I remember when your father traded me this brooch for that necklace.
Indeed.
You didn't know about that.
Oh, sorry. I'm. Never mind. Don't erase that from the story. Sorry.
That was
Go ahead.
long ago.
I
So,
see.
why is it that you two have come to the Badgers? Why did you come? I want to hear what you think.
Me?
Oh, yeah, sure.
I don't know anything.
Come, boy, use your feelings. Why would you come to the Badgers?
Hold on, give me a second. I
It
wasn't
couldn't
prepared
be
for
for weapons, 'cause us Badgers don't really have that many weapons these days. What we had during the World War, we stole from you. You know, the
that. Mhm.
wolves. So
Yes,
it
yes.
couldn't be weapons. But the Badgers are known for their technology.
I guess we're here for the technology.
Yes, but we know of your little resistance. He holds up a coin with a paw on it as well.
I see.
You're thinking inside your head, how many people are part of this thing?
How many people are part of this resistance?
As
Yes.
as such as the as it seems like he's reading your mind, which he really can't, but many, my boy, many.
Internally, like, gosh darn it, how many people can read my mind?
We can't read your mind. We just know what you're thinking because of the silly look on your face.
Chat.
I thought you couldn't see.
I thought you couldn't see.
I can't see, my boy. I can feel. He's reading you like a book without being able to see.
I'm also in my mind like, what?
What am I thinking now, old man? I don't know what you're thinking, my son.
How you know what I'm thinking?
I'm just guessing. I'm trying to freak you out. And from the sound of your squirming, I say it worked. Yes, you're here for the map.
Map. I
Yes,
mean, yes, the map.
the map that leads to the secret Rangers Guild of the Airborns. You know, those who can fly.
Oh. It
You wish to
actually.
recruit them for your little rebellion? And Crystal
Uh,
just nods. Well,
it reads. She even see.
I
Right?
heard that.
What? I was thinking it.
He's trying to freak you out. Calm down, my boy. It's bad for your blood pressure. Anyway, stay the night. In the morning, we'll give you the map.
Okie dokie. Will do. Jeez, Bowser. Is everybody in this gosh darn rebellion tricksters?
Not everybody, lad.
What?
He yells from down the hall. I mean, I guess he is an old shaman, so maybe he can read your mind. I don't know.
I swear he can read my mind.
I don't know, boy. Stop doing that. Anyway, the night goes without a hitch.
I can't sleep. I'm too for silly badgers, they're tricksters and all.
Oh boy, if you can't sleep, you know what you need to do, right? Go for a moonlight walk.
Yes, of course. Maybe I get out of there. I can have my mind to peace. Not even badgers peering weird spiritual eyes with or ears. I don't even know. So I walk outside, you know, take a lovely walk.
Why don't you inner monologue for a few minutes? Tell us what
Hmm,
Mathew is thinking.
let me get my thoughts straight. So my mother was part of this rebellion of tricksters and tricksters with this rebellion. And the wolves actually started a war with badgers. My father helped the badgers, got killed by the old king. Now I'm all of a sudden get recruited into this rebellion. Almost got my dying within training. And now I'm getting this map and going to some ranger guild to recruit
You hear a
rangers. They
twig
didn't even.
snap. You draw your sword.
Who's there?
Oh, don't worry, my boy, don't worry. And the old badger chief shaman walks out of the shadows. You think to yourself, oh, it's you again.
It's you.
You might as well talk
Yes,
out loud, my boy. I can hear your thoughts.
I knew it.
It's an old trick we use to mess with your head. He bops you on the head with his stick softly.
Oh yeah, I can get that much.
So Weaver, you want to hear what I think about for this badger shaman thing?
Sure, go right ahead.
Think Rafiki, but badger.
Graffiti. Oh, graffiti. Ah, yeah. I think I have something in my mind like that.
Yeah. He does have the long stick that he walks with, because obviously he bopped you on the head with it, but you know.
Yeah.
So, boy, really, in all seriousness, how is Lady Juliana?
She's doing good as ever, like I said before.
Yes, I knew
No,
you said it, but your emotions were a little off, so I needed to ask you again.
dude, I kind of got pulled into this whole rebellion thing, learning new things
But
and
you were
all
kind of
that.
always fated to, weren't you? Your parents being high ranking leaders and such.
Yeah, I guess, but still, they never really told me. I know they have their reasons, but still, I wish they would have told me a little something.
Oh,
Or
you weren't meant to know. You were too young. You were too young, my boy. Too young. I remember the first day they asked me, we can't bring him into this. What shall we do? And I told them, he's going to find out eventually. You two are in too deep. Popped your father on the head. Now, you two just have to decide, how deep are you going to let him in? And obviously, they let you in all the way.
yeah, kind of like a blunt push.
Like this. And he push you forward with the stick.
A little bit, but yeah, it's kind of surprising. Kind of
Don't
wish
you
they kind of warned me that something was about to happen, but yeah, it was all kind of surprise.
why don't you have a drink? We've arrived at the river.
Huh,
You didn't even realize
that
we
one.
were at the river.
No, I did not.
You seem thirsty. You've been parched for like 10 minutes now. You're like, I'm getting tired of this guy.
Yeah, I will.
How do you
Fumble and
drink? Do you drink like a dog or do you drink like a man?
well, I was going to say I was fumbling for a cup, and then I have my backpack, you know, ish.
Okay, so you pour your cup and then you go,
Hmm, this water is very good, crisp even.
yes, it is flavored by the blood of our enemies. You spit it out.
What?
Just kidding.
I swear, this whole rebellion is a tricksters, and you already know that opinion. Read my mind without permission.
She is lovely, isn't she?
Ah! Mhm. Gosh darn it.
Fur is white as snow.
Right, you have said enough.
Eyes as sparkling as the moon.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yes, yes, I know. She is beautiful, all right, but you don't have to reiterate.
When do you plan on telling her?
Eh? Telling her what?
I don't even
Oh,
have to have shaman magic to read you, boy. It's written all over your face. You hide it about as well as a cricket in the night. Cricket, cricket.
really, really that obvious, eh?
I wouldn't be surprised if she didn't already know.
Wow, you really doubt my hidden emotions.
I'm blind, boy. and even I see it.
No, I still don't know how you can see it. I'm still not trusting you that you're actually blind. You have some like third eye or something. Just know
He
it.
pushes up his hair. There ain't nothing there.
Mm, not really buying it, but anyway.
Well, you see, I have a secret for you. I'm reading your energy.
Okay.
And plus, I smell your pheromones you're giving off thinking about her.
Yeah.
You just anime
Yeah.
fall.
Yeah.
So when you pick yourself back up, y'all walk back to the underground compound of the Badgers, and you go back to bed.
I can't have my thoughts in peace.
I heard that.
Leave me alone in my mind. Of course, now I can't sleep. I actually don't sleep. I'm thinking a lot of thoughts right now. Of course, not, you know.
And you don't hear again from the Badger Shaman for the rest of the night because he's actually in his bed sleeping.
Yeah. Gosh, that badger telling me that
Well, the
Yes.
next morning, you walk out of your room and Crystal sees you and says, "Ugh, you look horrible. What happened to you?"
Badger. That's all you need to know.
Badger. If I was you, mate, I would have went with long night.
Then let me just, do the little times that a long night,
Hmm.
restless night, Samia, if you want to call it that.
Anyway, we are due at the cooking pot.
Alrighty.
You go into the great chamber, and you get the place of honor next to the shaman. You can refuse, of course, but remember, if you do refuse, you will uh dishonor the shaman.
I will take my honor spot next to the shaman.
He whispers to you, "Psst,
What do you want?
how'd you sleep, boy?"
It was a long night. The Samia really took in. Alright?
Or were you thinking of her all?
Yes! We don't speak of that here.
Then he's, does the on the ground with his stick. All right, my people, bring forth the map. And they bring out the map. And they present to you the map.
Thank you.
It is in the ape language that you can't read, so don't try to read it.
Did you just say ape language?
Yes.
Of course they gave me a map that I can't read.
Good thing you got Joshua.
Good thing we have Josh.
Oh, you don't know it's an ape language. I was just telling Weaver that, not the character.
Oh,
Wait,
yeah, good thing we
what
have.
RPG today?
Yes.
We've been playing this for the past.
Hour and a half. Or not quite.
I just got home from church.
It's fine, bud.
It's fine.
We haven't
Hang on, I'll
needed you
get
yet.
First, they give me a map in an unknown language that I can't
No,
read.
you unfold the map and try to read it, and you're like,
Yes.
um,
Yeah, let me switch to my controller. That way y'all can hear me better. Because I know my phone sounds like crap.
Oh, great. I can't read this map. Internal dialogue knowing that the shaman can read my mind anyway. Read this map. Language that I do not know.
Then he leans over and says, "That's right, boy. It's written in ape."
Ape.
And you also look at him like, "Would you stop doing that?"
Would you stop doing that? Can you leave my mind alone? Can you leave my mind?
Time out. Chat, this badger shaman has destroyed our hero's mind. he, he's breaking down.
Would you leave my mind alone?
I can't do that, my boy. There's
How
true
many
love
dice
in the
do I
air.
need?
You're doing this because of my love for somebody.
We haven't needed any dice yet, bud. It's mostly a storytelling RPG. There will be some dice, but probably not today.
Okay, so I don't need to get them out.
No, probably not. You're probably good today.
This
Okay, okay.
because
I'll be right back, man.
love is in the air. Internally saying in my
Yeah,
mind.
you
'cause I
better
don't
be, because she's sitting right next to you, mate.
I am doing this internally.
In fact,
my
y'all
mind.
y'all can just communicate via brainwaves.
Yeah, sure. Be right for doing this. We've been doing this. You're doing this because of love is in the air.
I mean, it's written all over your body, like I told you at the pool last night.
I know it's obvious, but you don't have to point it out.
I haven't said a thing, my boy. Out loud.
Oh, what?
No, I've been talking to you in your brain.
Oh. Yeah. I
Anyway,
know,
it's
but
time for you and Crystal to head back to Joshua. You're leaving the Badgers.
finally, I can leave that place.
Y'all get back to the bridge and you get one more message. Remember, my boy, you'll regret it if you never make your move. And that's it.
I accidentally yell externally.
Get out of my head! You yell that so loud it echoes through the valley. And Crystal just looks at you like you're an idiot. Or mentally deranged. Like,
Oh, sorry.
Anyway, you
Lack of sleep.
get back to Rosethorn.
I can have my mind in peace.
You say you're going to bed right away.
I'm going to bed. See you guys.
Crystal gives Joshua the map. And he's like, you know, like apes do. And he shakes the whole inn. So while you're laying in bed, you're like, and then you bang on the floor. Hey, cut that out.
Cut it out. Finally, I can have my mind in peace. I said internally.
Yep, you're out of communication range with the shaman. Ain't it sad?
Oh, now I have my love for Miss Crystal, and now I have this shaman, and this rebellion has this weird shaman. I can't stop reading minds. I have an ape that can hit like a trickster ape, and I'm most beautiful wolf in a century. Instantly passes out after that.
Okay, so 3 hours later. Knock, 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 knock.
Who is it? I'm awake.
Get up, boy. Get downstairs. You hear Joshua's voice.
Yeah, yes, sir.
You fall out of bed.
Fumbling. Ah. I'm ready.
So y'all go back to the same cellar where you have all your meetings, and y'all all sit around the table. And Joshua just looked. What?
Still lacks of sleep. Still kind of tired.
And Joshua looks at you like, so boy, how did you enjoy the Badgers?
I do not want to talk about it.
Oh, Crystal told me that you and the shaman connected on a spiritual level. Is this true?
Yeah. Learn about all the spiritual stuff. Got to really get to know him.
Hey, bud, I got a question.
Yeah.
If I don't join today, can I join next time? Because I got a headache. I've had one almost all day today.
Yeah, I can push back the birds.
Okay, because
Don't worry.
yeah,
I think
it
Jake's-
popped and then it came back, and I've been fighting with it today.
What were you gonna say, Weaver?
Jake is having fun with me anyway. So, yeah.
I'll still be here. I'm just gonna, you know.
What?
Yeah.
What do you mean there's a badger shaman that can read your thoughts?
Yeah, I really connected with him. He taught me so many spiritual stuff and about my father and family. We really have a nice friendship.
And then there's a scratch at the door. Beagle mail! Beagle mail!
Beagle mail.
You know, the male is a beagle dog.
Oh, yeah. Who's
Mail for
answering?
Joshua. Mail from Joshua. For Joshua. You pop out of the cellar and sign for it. And he looks at you like, you're not Joshua. Who are you?
A friend Joshua's.
Wait. Are you Mathew?
Yes, I'm Mathew.
I have one for you too. Sign here, please.
Oh. All right.
You were supposed to sign on the line, sir, not.
Oh, sorry. There you go. Thank you.
Thank you. Make sure Joshua gets that. Or
I
I will
will.
haunt your dreams for all eternity. Have a nice day. And he runs off.
What is with people in this town?
You give Joshua the bills for the month, because he's actually the one that runs the tavern.
Joshua, here's your mail. So help me if. And also thank you eternally at the package. So help me if it's from the shaman. I'm losing my mind. Alright, what is it?
You open the envelope. Luckily, it's from your mother.
Thank goodness it's from my mother.
Here, son, take this necklace. It'll always connect you to a friend. You put the necklace on and you hear your best friend's voice. So, boy, when will you be telling Crystal?
You set her up to this, didn't you?
I don't know what you're
Even my
talking
mother-
about, boy.
Even my mother's on your side. Is that really obvious? Oh, she knows, doesn't she? Well, of course, she's my mother. She would know if her son is in love.
And she's a wolf, so she can smell it. Luckily for you, Crystal hasn't figured it out yet.
Let me guess. You're gonna be in my mind for the rest. You're gonna be in my mind from now on, aren't you?
No, just anytime you want to talk to me, put on the necklace and we can communicate. You rip the necklace from around your neck mid sentence, and you think to yourself, "Well, I'm never putting that necklace on."
Guess if I need a chat to an old guide, old badger, I guess. But jeez, please.
Joshua comes to you with your horse. Ride out to your mother. Tell her that we need the ancient dagger.
All right, will do. Still has the necklace in his pocket.
Yeah, you might want to hang on to that.
All right, Silverthorn. Let's go.
On your way home, you, well, you run into a rope and get knocked off your horse.
Ah!
Your horse runs to your house without you. And you get tied up by, chameleon bandits. You wonder where that rope came from. And then they uncamouflage. They're like, "Oh, look what we caught. Hey, brother." The other one, "Ah, yes, brother. He will be very useful." They beat you over the head and you pass out.
You son of a gun, unleash.
Yeah, you wake up in a swamp in a jail cell.
I put in a rebellion. Made this weird old shaman badger. And now this.
They took everything off your person except the necklace. Because they didn't think
They
it was, and they didn't think it was important enough. So, would you like to make a collect call to your new best friend?
Of course they would take a necklace.
So, do you put the necklace on?
I don't like this, but okay.
You put on the necklace and just wait and wait and wait
Do I have to really spell it out to you, old man?
and wait. Yeah, the old man's taking a nap. He won't be awake for a while, so unfortunately you can't use him. And you're thinking to yourself, the one time I need you.
One time I actually.
One time I want to talk to you.
To you? You are asleep. Well,
and then you hear a purring. Ah, welcome. A panther walks by. You're a strong looking one, aren't you?
yeah. And you might be.
I am the ruler of this swamp. Just call me the Swamp Prince.
The Swamp Prince.
Yes. And before you think about it, I know cats don't usually like water, but I didn't want to be a part of your silly badger war all those years ago.
Oh, so you were in the. Well.
No, me and my people stayed out of this. We didn't want to choose a side.
Well, I guess that's one way to not.
But now you are my prisoner.
Well, I can see that.
And you will have two choices. You can either be my slave for all eternity, or you can fight in the arena It is your choice.
I'd
Little
rather
wolf.
fight than become eternally a slave.
I was hoping you'd say that. My poopsie hasn't eaten in 3 weeks.
Your poopsie.
You will meet Poopsie later.
I see.
For now, here, have a meal. And the prince gives you a very nice meal. Gee, I wonder why.
Wonder why. Mm.
Could they be fattening you up?
Yeah.
And then
I-
the guard says, eat it. Eat it.
Yeah. I will eat it.
Well,
Had to-
truthfully, you're starving, so you're glad to eat it. You just plan to beat up the poopsie.
The poopsie. Not the poopsie.
Well, you see why his poopsie's not actually his name. That's just the pet name.
Mm. Have the. I wonder if the old man is
You
awake
want to
now.
try the necklace again?
Hey, old man, you there? Hello?
Sorry, still nothing.
How long does he take a nap for?
You know, badgers have been known to sleep for 24 hours.
Can't contact anyone. I can.
Well,
Jeez.
your magic necklace only talks to people that can read minds, like a shaman. Do you know any other shaman? I don't think so.
I wonder if this thing has like a weird online connect thing.
It's just a necklace, mate. You want to go to Yahoo?
How?
You do rummage around in your pocket and pull out a locket, though.
Oh. What is
You
this?
open the locket, and on one side is a picture of your parents. But now there's a new picture that you've never seen in this locket.
Hmm?
There's a picture of Crystal as well. Your
How
mother
did-
did give you that locket that day she came to visit you, though. You know it used to be around her neck. You remember it? She would sit in her rocking chair sewing, wearing the nice golden locket.
You did this, so she put this picture in here. Is it really that obvious that I'm in? I forget that I have the necklace on, by the way.
Who's there? Who's there? Yes, it is that obvious. Why, you little...
Gosh, now you're awake.
Yes, boy, I was in the midst of my rare 24-hour sleep. What do you want?
Well, you see, on the fantastic week couple days I'm having, I got kidnapped and got locked up in this swamp.
The swamp? What are you doing out there, boy? Did you
Bunch of
stray? Did you stray?
No,
Or did you get, oh, I don't know, knocked out by chameleons and sold to a panther?
pretty much.
And your draw just
got it.
drops because... Yep,
Yeah.
you're their latest you're their latest victim.
Yeah. Yep.
Nope, it's genuine. I do love fedoras. Hi, how are you? Hope you're well.
Okay. Yep.
Yep,
You.
the chameleon twins strike again. You're their latest victim.
Yeah.
It's true,
I
though. I do love them.
am.
So, It is time. The door opens, and two panther guards walk in. Time for the arena, young pup.
Alrighty then. Here goes nothing.
You punch the panther in the face. And then they throw an electric bug on you that electrocutes you.
Son of a.
And then kick you while you're down. In the side.
Ah.
Punch me, will you? Hey, I was just trying to escape. I was just trying.
Oh, you had a weird looking face that I wanted to punch.
Your face is just so punchable. I just had to.
Your face is so punchable. I couldn't resist the urge.
And then he.
Oh, by the way, happy birthday.
That's not today, bud. That's Wednesday.
I was about to say, I'm like, wait, what? Hey, wait a minute.
I thought you said it.
Wednesday.
Wednesday.
But I appreciate the early birthday. I appreciate it.
I almost had a panic attack there. I'm like, wait, what?
No, it's Wednesday.
Wednesday. Got it.
25.
Ooh.
25th.
Ooh. Oh. Legend of Zelda. Wisdom.
No, I will not be streaming Wednesday because I'll be spending the day with my family. But next Sunday, we're celebrating.
Indeed. But yeah. Legend
Anyway,
of Zelda, The Echoes to Wisdom comes out. And it's gonna probably be like $70.
yeah,
But
probably.
I haven't bought you anything. I'm sorry.
It's okay, bud. I don't need presents. I just want y'all to hang out with me and have fun. That's all I want.
On Sunday. Next Sunday. You know. Because we can't really hang out on your birthday.
Well, yeah, I'll be busy that day spending time with my family.
Well, we can, but he chooses not to hang out with us because we're not cool enough.
No, I choose to be around my family that's actually here.
Wait, they didn't. Oh, I have the necklace still on. Oh gosh.
Yeah. But luckily, he chooses not to pick at you right now. You just have such a punchable face. I had to
You're
give
such
it a try.
I had to give it a try to see if it
Can I
was
punch
true.
Weaver in the face?
No.
If you can reach through Discord, you can, I guess.
Oh, I'm sorry, Mr. President.
Hey, and Weaver, and then he looks at you and he's like, oh, well, that's funny. You have such a kickable side. Kick.
Oh, yeah.
Mm.
I've been told that.
Oh. All right, let's go. You finally stop resisting. You get thrown in the arena. Most of it's land, but there is a little bit of water.
Well,
And-
that's the lowliest spot I have ever seen in my life.
And then above you, the Panther Prince is like, ah, yes, welcome, my friends. Welcome to the arena. Today we bear witness to this wolf pup being eaten by my poopsie.
Internally, what the heck kind of name is that? Oopsie, it sounds like you're talking bad about it. You're actually talking good. What the heck?
Oh, Cruncha, he calls. Come on, Cruncha.
Cruncher, that's not even the. What the heck?
Swimming
even-
up is the biggest alligator you've ever seen.
It's a bloody alligator?
And then it walks up on shore. It's just. Now, chat, picture this with me. Picture Disney's Peter Pan's crocodile. You know, tail wagging and just got swagger in its step.
Let me guess. I'm gonna soon find out why you're called Cruncher.
Don't ask Florida man.
He opens his mouth and tries to bite you, but you jump out of the way.
And that's why.
Entertain us, wolf pup. You don't like the words entertain us because you remember the villain song from the beginning. You just look at him like, and Cruncha comes for your ankles again.
Not eating me today, you stupid alligator.
You jump up, you do a somersault, and you come down on the alligator's head.
Eat this, you alligator.
It doesn't do much to him because, you know, hard armor and all that, but it does stun him for. Then he shakes it off. And he just looks at you like. And then he tries to do a tail whip.
Fudge.
So he swings his tail at you. 3, 2, 1.
Charge!
You do jump out of the way. All of a sudden,
Right.
you put the necklace back on. Help! Help! Help!
Hey, old man, if you really like me and really want to see love, you better help me right now.
Wolf Pup's running around in a circle, and Crunch is just hopping behind him.
If you really wanted me to confess my love, this and actually hear it, or at least be there for it.
He gets close again and goes. You're like,
Ah. Oh man, are you actually there? Don't tell me you're taking a nap.
no, my boy. I just called Joshua. Yeah, Joshua has a necklace too. But luckily for you, Joshua can't use his necklace to hear your conversation with the old man. He can just talk to the old man.
Thank goodness.
Dun, 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 dun.
Ah. Hey, you know, exactly what can this necklace actually do?
Yeah, we can only talk, sorry.
You gotta be kidding me, right? There's not like a channel system on this thing.
Crunch. Yeah, he just bit your tail, mate.
Ah!
No damage, he just bit your tail and you felt it.
No.
And then you pull your tail out of his mouth and look back at him. Alright, you, I'm gonna make a handbag out of you.
I will knife you up. I will take your skin and I will make a nice, lovely handbag for
Yeah, it'd be a
somebody.
it'd be a good engagement present.
Was that my eternal thoughts, or was that
That was the badger.
not like that?
Can I at least get a knife in here to defend myself? Oh, no, little wolf. You think I'm gonna let you hurt my poopsie? Are you kidding me?
Seriously, can you give another name to call it, because it sounds like you're talking crap about it?
Well, I could call it Cruncha if you wish.
That's more like it.
Okay, fine. He's gonna crunch you then.
Can Josh be any slower?
Yeah, he was having a banana split at the time, so he's gotta gather the troops, and they gotta get on their horses.
Who eats a banana split around?
He's a gorilla, mate. He loves bananas.
Yes, I know that. But geez Louise.
Banana.
But you do see one of the guards being lazy with their spear. All of a sudden, you let Cruncha get really close. He opens his mouth. You hop up on his mouth, jump off his mouth, grab the spear, and now you have a weapon.
Ah, you son of a gun!
You poke him in the back where his armor's the thickest because you're a goofball. It doesn't break, luckily, but and even the shaman's like, you stabbed it in the back, didn't you?
No question.
That answers that question. Yep. Is confirmed. You stabbed a crocodile in the back, where all of its armor is. Oh yeah, by the way, look out behind you. He's coming again.
How do you know?
I took a guess. I'm blind, remember, my boy?
You took a guess. Your guesses are becoming more accurate.
I mean, he was right. You quickly roll out of the way.
Wow, you're really good at guessing. You should become a gambler. Who wins lots
What?
of money.
I've never been to the chimpanzees opera house. What are you
Yeah,
talking about?
I might not be a shaman, but that's definitely a lie.
You break the stick in half that has a spear on it, and next time Cruncha tries to crunch you, you stick the stick inside its mouth. So
Can I try flipping him over at least?
sure, I will roll for it. We'll play a good old game of evens and odds. You won't evens. Well, you try to flip him over, and he just swats you with his tail. I'm getting real sick of this guy.
My week haven't been crappy enough.
I know, right? You stay out of this.
You stay.
Oh yeah, watch out! Here he comes again.
Wow, thanks. More and more or less that I talk to you, the more or less I trust you. You actually are blind.
Oh, I'm blind, my boy. I don't even know
Yeah.
what color your fur is.
Yes. Hmm? I'm waiting.
Like he said, he doesn't know.
All right, you really are blind.
It's gray, by the way.
Yes. Can Josh, kind of hurry up?
Okay, we'll see if Josh arrives yet. Hey! All of a sudden, the crowd erupts because the resistance arrives. Oh,
Finally!
sorry to hear that, cowgirl. And you
Oh.
finally flip over Crunch and stab him in the heart. Crunch's little legs squirm and then fall still. He's dead.
Took your time, didn't ya?
I was finishing my lunch when you called.
And then just out.
Oh no,
And it.
that is bad, cowgirl. And then he lowers his giant ape hand down, and you grab his hand, but then you remember, oh crap. And he pulls you up.
Well, that's different.
Yeah,
Okay.
your shoulder's out of alignment now. You're gonna have to get somebody to pop that back in place later. So, would you like to make a purse out of Cruncha, or you just want to leave it there?
I will take the skin, but it's totally not what I'm gonna use it for.
Okay, that's fine.
I guess I got my stuff back at least, right?
Yeah. You got all your stuff. And luckily, they also found the package you were supposed to take to Juliana, and they finished your delivery for you. So you get back to Rosethorn Village, and then they pop your shoulder back into place, and you're like, I'm.
I know.
Well, that's good. But yes, you get all your stuff back, and you just want to go to bed so bad.
And then when I sit down, I just completely just lose it, like just break down, like oh.
You put the necklace on the back of the chair, and you notice the gem glowing.
Uh,
The gem's glowing, kind of like your cell phone's going off.
oh, what does he want now?
You put the necklace on, expecting to hear the old man's voice. It's not him.
Uh,
Ah, Mathew. I knew he would speak again one day. You recognize the voice instantly and touch your ear.
how you got? How are you doing this?
I have my ways.
What do you want?
You want to entertain me? He's just called to harass you for now.
If you have nothing important to say,
Oh, but I do. If you want your father's old trinkets, meet me at the clearing at the first moon. When the In 1 week's time, when the moon is full. Actually, when there's no moon at all, meet me in the clearing. We will go over a couple of things.
alrighty. I'll think about it.
It's really good
Hangs up.
stuff. It's like your father's armor, his old sword. I mean, his good sword, not the one you got from the fireplace.
Huh.
So it's worth going, but is it worth the danger?
Well, looks like I'm not sleeping tonight.
Yeah, that
I
makes
do
sense,
have a
Cowgirl.
well, luckily I have a project to do.
And one more thing, little wolf.
What? Huh?
Just remember, I have spies everywhere. Try anything, and let's just say Juliana, well, you know.
Right. Takes off the necklace.
Yeah, he hung up too.
After that, I'm like, well, I'm not sleeping tonight.
Actually, you're
Luckily, I
so
have.
you're so exhausted from being in the arena, you can't help but sleep. You think you're not sleeping, but you sit on your bed and then sleeping like a baby.
Mhm.
And, folks, that is where the curtain will close on Chapter 1 of Ballad of Wolf Pup. Will Wolf Pup finally admit his feelings? Will he get his father's armor? And will that old shaman leave him alone for a good night's sleep? Find out next time.
time, huh?
Find out next time on Dragon Ball Z.